Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for SOS. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So to play this song the easiest, we're going to need a capo on the first fret. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description below. However, let's start off with the first set of chords that we need. So the first chord is going to be an A-7, which is an open A string, 2 on the D string, and this is in reference to the capo, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E. If you like, you can play A minor, however on the track they play A-7. The second chord that we need is a D major chord, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E string. 2 more chords for the intro. G major, which is 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, that's on the D, G, and B, and then 3 on the high E string. And the last chord we need is an E-7, which thankfully is one of the easiest chords in the world, which is an open E string, 2 on the A string, and then 0 open strings on D, G, B, and E. So those 4 chords are going to be a very prominent part of this song. A-7 to D, G to the E-7. Now you'll have noticed I'm not using a plectrum in this, I'm using my fingers, and in terms of strumming, what we're going to do is play the lower note of whatever the chord is. So if we're starting on the A-7, which the song does, we're going to play the lower string, and then I'm going to hit the higher strings. I'm going to play it low, then the higher, and then all together. And then I have a bit of a percussive sound where I touch the strings and then I play the full chord after that. So I recommend getting used to that pattern. So I'm playing the low, high, tap, chord, then chord again, and then tap. I then, after I've played that through once, I then do the same with D major. Open D string and then the rest of the chords. They tend to have a focus of not playing that string as loud, so the high E string with number 2, try and either avoid it or just play it quietly. Either way, it's still going to sound great. We then do the same thing for G, where the E string is the lowest. Again, they're kind of missing out this high E string a few times. And then when we go to the E-7, just copy the same idea. So again, I'm just using some fingers down here to aim for the D, G, and B strings most of the time. So I'm slowly going to play through that and see if you can join in. I'm going to count us in after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the good thing is, that's going to get you through the full song just about. Now what happens at the start of the song, looking over to my note, you hear that guitar part plus some other backing music once round. Then when the vocalists come in, we play that through one more time, and then on the next time after that, basically do everything the same but with one new addition. So the second time around the verse, you play the A-7 just like normal. Same with D. However, when we get to the G chord, we play the G once. So you play the bass note, the low note, and the high chords. Tap it. Then get rid of this finger and put this finger on the top string fret 2 and play the same rhythm. Now that's what we call a G/F sharp. It's a passing chord, should I say, and it sounds a bit off by itself, but usually passing chords like to go to another chord. And there we go, it kind of sounds a lot nicer when you put it in between some other chords. So just to play through that second chord progression, we have the A-7 slowly, D, G/F sharp, and there's that E-7. Let's see if we can try and play that together. So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. and that is going to be the second main chord progression to get you through the song. Now at times it's going back and forth, and if you're interested in getting the full structure of this song, as well as a sheet with the chords in the lyrics matched up, so let's say you want to sing along or play along to the track and know exactly which chord matches up with which word, then head on over to Patreon. There is a link in the description, and you can get everything wrote out professionally, and for the cost of a coffee you can get everything from this song, including 350 other songs of the latest releases. So yeah, pretty good deal in my opinion. Anyway, let's get back to this song. So later on in the song there is a bridge section which does follow the same chords. However, what we can do to mix things up a little bit is change how we play those chords. So I'm going to demonstrate a few ideas you can put into your playing to make the song sound really, really nice. So for the first idea that you could do, you could sustain the chords, and what you could do is sweep them. So those terms there, a sustain chord just means to let a chord ring out for a certain amount of beats, 4 beats in this case. And when you sweep the chord, rather than going, you could go like this. Just a subtle kind of slower motion with your strumming. So what you could do is this, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then on the other chord progression you'd have the same idea, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that idea there would work as a nice contrast, maybe in a verse, but I definitely think the bridge section would work really well. And that's just about everything you need for this song. So a relatively straightforward song. You can use a plectrum if you like. However, yeah, finger picking tends to be the best one for this song. So if you are interested in getting the chord chart as well as the chords and the lyrics matched up, do head on over to Patreon. There is a link in the description. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. So the moment this video goes live, they will get access to that content straight away. So thanks to them for their support. Thanks to you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.